Man, what's going on, y'all? I really, honestly, truly don't want nothing. I'm literally tired. I've been up for. Hold on, y'all. My apologies, everybody. I was not anticipating the call I just got, but man, I'm tired. I've been up. I figured, hey, man, I don't never get to hang out with y'all at this time of day for y'all. So I said, well, look here, let me just go. I had a great live earlier with motivation from the weightlifting geek and, and vision preparedness, something we had planned out. So I worked my day around it. Here I am, uh, over here chilling, man. Just hanging out with y'all from a different, cause I don't get to see y'all this time of night or morning rather. Night for y'all, morning for me. Um, yeah, I've been up since about six something this morning, and yeah, it's almost six again. But hey, tomorrow's Sunday, baby. You know, I'm a relaxificationalize myself and just enjoy the day or night for y'all. What y'all got going on? What's good? What's good, family? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? What's up, Shanna? Good Eats. What's up, Good Eats Homestead? How you doing? How you doing? Uh, hey, Mama, what you doing in here? My Renaissance grandma, how you doing? Boy, I sure enjoyed you earlier over on Urban Urban Garden Chronicles. GT, what's up, bruh? J Mia. Man, Jason, we got the whole family, Jason and Shanna. Same time. That's what's up. Juan Perez, what good, bruh? Miss Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. Well, y'all, Tristan, what's up, bro? How you doing? Last shots, how you doing? I don't know what you gonna do for your garden. Look, last was reminding me of something. I don't want y'all to think your boy ain't out there supporting everybody. I just be on that bush action. Cause if I'm doing something else, if I got other stuff going on, I can't really get in there and just chop it up with y'all all the time. But Lashes, I'll be over there and uh I don't know. You take your garden up, baby. I don't. It's Florida, and I think y'all headed towards summertime, but it do be getting cold, so I don't know. But I'll be over there. I'll be supporting as much as I can. GT Junior said it's five. It is 5:26 in the morning. Actually, it's 5:29 now, bro. For shizzle. But I got tomorrow off. I'm chilling. I'm gonna spend time with my wife. I'm gonna sleep late as I want to sleep. And honestly, even after all of this, I probably won't sleep no more than about 4 hours. Honestly, I'm gonna be back up. Hey, what's up, Jason? So you been working in the yard all day, getting it done. I hope Shanna got it mowed the other day and didn't make you do it. What's up, Liz B? I've been jumping around. We've been jumping around trying to support everybody. Caught Liz B journey. Caught some of her. Uh, Hands in the Dirt, of course, and Nikki, the Everyday Life of an OCD. This chick just had the chat. Had my dear sister Torsha, Triple Threat Firearms and Defense up there. That was a great interview. So And I think next week they off. Next week they off. But that was a great. Happy Mac, what's up, family? How you doing? Hey, Rashonda. Hey, Rashonda. I be seeing you out in these bushes. I don't always get in the chat, so I don't always get to speak. But sunshine to sunset with Rashonda. I'm just trying to, y'all. We got our Tuesdays and our Fridays, man. We trying to spread it out a little bit more. Come at y'all, hit y'all at some different times. And Erica, you know what, Erica, you know, Erica, whatever. Said we don't never sleep. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna go sleep when I get off of here. After I unwind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring it on down. I was over here. I thought I had more time. I set the lives to go live and this will pop up. And I started listening to some Jodeci and then got a phone call. Can y'all believe My Heart Belongs to You still go as hard as it go after? My goodness. Damn. That came out when I was in sixth grade. Yeah, I was in sixth grade. And Jodeci still slap. And yeah, I'm talking about their first album. But let me go and drop this link real quick for let me see here. Okay. Here up. And then you close that out right there. And then you come down here and put that right now. And then you go up to the top. And then you go over here. My wife's the one good with this computer. I just, man, give me a I like our old computer. Our old, just, yeah. I mean, I like my iPad, don't get me wrong, but yeah. April can do all this fancy schman. John 74, what's up, bro? I ain't miss nobody else did. Oh, Juan, I got your last email, bro. Hey, man, thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lasha said hello to Erica. And Good Eat said, girl, hold on a minute. Good Eat said, girl, yes. I just missed it. Smile and laugh at Liz B. Journey. And what you gotta do, you gotta emphasize, you gotta italicize with your face when folk be doing that. All right, man, we got a guess. And it ain't even Friday. Just somebody coming to hang out over in the wee hours of the morning. Cause like GT Jr. said, it's 4:33 now. Let me bring this person up. Man, what you doing up here, bro?
Hey man, listen, man, I'm up here, just getting finished working, man, with my son, man, and moving some things around and getting some things situated. That's all. Man, I appreciate you having me up. And if I may, I want to speak to everybody in the chat. I didn't write back because I'm driving, so I just want to say I did see y'all speaking. So hello to everyone.
Yeah. I seen that short you dropped earlier, bro. You moving couches and cars simultaneously.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, hey, man, you know your kids sometimes they think you can do it all, but you know what I'm saying. I told him, man, and then I thought I was gonna be finished like 3 hours ago, but my son he moved on his own beat, so I
Hmm.
couldn't do nothing but wait on him. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, bro. I understand. But you did. That's what Papa that for. That's what Daddy that
Hey,
for.
yeah, I got to spend some time with my granddaughter, so that's the best part of it.
Y'all all say that. I don't understand how y'all boy folk love their grandkids more than they like their own children. I
Hey, Jay, that's the truth. Hey, that is the truth, bro.
I feel that, man. I ain't nobody pawpaw, but I'm on. I never wanted, the kids thing. After a while, I was like, okay, I'm good. But I found myself. wouldn't mind having some grandkids. So,
Right. Right.
which is
Well,
hard to
I got
do.
a few of them that I got a few of them that I could lease out to you, man. If you want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all promise to send them back.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. Send them on over, man. I'll keep them
Yeah.
for a little while. One of our friends stopped by earlier today.
Okay.
We had some stuff to do. We were working on a project, and one of my buddies stopped by, and he got his little boy and his little girl with him. And man, that energy, bro, that energy that they have,
Oh
my
man.
God,
Woo! Tell me about it, Jay. I often wonder, did I have that much energy, man? Just they like they stop until they just from the time they wake up until the time they go to sleep. Man, listen, man, we should be able to bottle some of that up and sell it, man.
bruh, I wish we could. This is a true story. I was having a conversation with one of them. I was outside talking to her daddy. I was outside talking to her pop, her dad. They was over here, and we was outside talking. And I had literally had her in my arms. I sat her down, and she was pulling on my shorts. So I knew she was still there, and she was like talking to me, saying stuff to me, and I was like, yeah, yeah, because I'm talking to her and other people. I never felt her let go. I never felt her let go, dude. I walked in the house. She in the kitchen with April. Just it wasn't even like 2 seconds, dog. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it, man.
Hey Jay, well, one thing about kids, man, they know good people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If you find a kid that you know what I'm saying that really don't like you, it's something about you. You know what I'm saying? Don't
yeah,
get me wrong, they got a lot of kids with a lot of attitudes. But if you
of
find
course.
kids that just don't want to have nothing to do with you, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's something
Yeah,
wrong.
man. Yeah. I'm not comparing kids to animals, but it's the same way with animals, man. When animals just really don't, unless they like train guard dogs or whatever, but just the average
Yes.
general animal, man, animals can feel vibes. Kids can feel vibes
Yes.
because they ain't been
Yes.
conditioned yet to just like go along to get along. But hey, I see
Yes.
Miss April Shaw was in here. Um Fifi's Journey, Liz B. I think I spoke to Liz B. Big Daddy Beard Gaming Productions. What's up, bro? Uh, I hope I ain't missed nobody. But if I did, y'all, Tori, what's up, Tori? Tori's brain. I caught up on Tori's brain games. He was explaining some stuff about the games and the channels and all of this, and I'm just ready to see Uncle Bubba and Bap again. That's what I'm ready for.
Hey, well, listen, you sound like us because we want to see the Worthingtons again.
Man, them
I was
Worthington
talking to
boys gonna have to stop by. Go ahed, bro.
on the phone yesterday before he went live, and I told him, I said, man, out of all the shows, the Worthingtons is the hardest one to keep a straight face. I don't know what you're getting, and they gonna make you holler. And I'm like, oh my goodness, man, I can't do it with the words. I thought I could do it, man, but I can't do it. The Worthingtons, I had you all out of character because y'all say some. Hey, the Worthingtons say some funny stuff, man.
Hey,
So
bro, I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you,
the Worthingtons.
y'all been coming
Go
with
ahead,
it.
boss.
Tori been coming with it. Tori been coming with it. Bap over there with his tie and his bow tie been coming with it. Um,
Hey, wait though. The short tie though is the one that y'all have me out. The wifey said that tie is a little short. I said, wow.
what's the paint? What's
Uh,
the paint,
when
man?
hey, listen, man.
Go ahead.
It was more than the paint, man. It was more than the paint. I'm just saying, man. I didn't even realize it until y'all said it. The Worthington said, hey, you know that tie's a little short. I had to look down. I'm like, oh, it really is. Hey, listen. So the inner part of it is actually longer than the outer part. I said, whoa, I got this all backwards. So here's the secret, right? I learned how to tie a tie about maybe 15 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, 15,
Yeah.
maybe about
Yeah.
15 years ago. And
Mm-hmm.
most of the ties that you see me have on been tied for that long because I don't ever dress up. So they just been in the closet hanging up. So that was
You just
probably one of my
leave
first ones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
it.
That's all I can. Hey, that's why I'd rather bow ties than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, bro, what? So you mean to tell me you tied your ties back when the whispers were still hot?
Hey, listen, man. Listen, man. On my mama, that pink tie y'all thought I was. Everybody thought I was looking sharp in. My
Yeah.
mother been gone 10 years. Last month. That
Oh,
tie
my
been tied for
condolences, bro.
10 years. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. That tie been
My
tied
condolences.
since my mother passed away 10 years ago.
My
And the
goodness,
reason is,
man.
a lot of people don't know why I wear that pink tie. That pink tie is to represent my mother, though. Uh,
Oh, that's what's
because
up.
she
That's what's up.
she died from breast cancer, so that's why I wear that pink. And I don't know if you ever seen me in my motorcycle vest, but I actually have a pink ribbon on the chest part above the pocket. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
That's
yeah,
dope,
man.
bro.
Hey,
And that,
I appreciate it.
man, something else I absolutely love. I told you this before, and I talked to JX too, J3, and
Yeah,
uh need men to talk about those kinds of issues, and just talk about stuff in general, regards to everything not always being okay. It ain't always okay for men to just, be like, I feel like this or I feel like that, or this was hard. Bro, losing your mama, and then, much like myself, watching them go through that process of
yes,
deterioration and the
yes.
whole illness. Bro, kudos to you for that, man. Both of y'all,
Thank you,
for
brother.
sure.
Thank you. Hey, man. And for those of y'all that haven't been through this, I just want to say that is one of the toughest things to watch in your entire life. That is one of the toughest things, just to watch your
Mm-hmm.
mother, just oh man, just oh man. Hey, Jay, it's so crazy because I think I told the story, but the day my mom passed,
Yeah,
she had slapped me because I kept yanking on the arm where she had her IV at, right?
yeah.
And I wasn't yanking on her. I was trying to turn her over to clean her up. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right.
she kept telling me, "You grabbing my arm in the wrong place." But I'm so concerned about making sure she don't have no feces on her or nothing like that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
I, I'm just trying to do my kid duties. And man,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, she hauled
Mm-hmm.
off and slapped the piss out of me. Wait a minute. Hey Jay, I was so mad. I
Hey,
got
you
up.
didn't
I got. I
you ain't do
left.
nothing, you
I
still
left.
deserve it.
Right. I left. And she told my sister to call me and tell me to come back. And when I got back, man,
Yeah.
Jay, I got so sick. I mean, man, it was like 12 of us in the room. I mean, I was feeling good that day, everything. I got so sick, Jay. I mean, just throwing up everywhere. Just everybody was like, "Man, you was okay? What happened?"
Yeah.
And man, I got so sick that my daughter had to take me to the hospital. And they calmed everything down. Gave me the pill to stop the nausea and
Right.
all the. So I said I'm gonna go home, give me a few hours rest, go back. I got home, I laid down, and 30 minutes later they called me and told me my mother passed away. My nephews was
Bro,
there, and I was like, man,
you felt it, man. You felt it coming.
yeah,
And
man. Hey, man, that was crazy, Jay. I did, and I didn't know
yeah.
what had taken over me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, those kind of connections are real, man. We live in a
Yes,
world where
sir.
we convinced that those kind of unexplainable connections don't really exist, and that everything is material and everything is time because time is money, this and that. Nah, man, we have connections with people on deeper levels, and
Yes, sir.
especially with the person who was the vessel or the conduit that gave you access into this realm of existence. So I mean, I can't think of a deeper bond. Now I know everybody don't have the best relationship with their mama. That ain't what we talking about. We talking about those who do have that connection. And sometimes you can just feel certain energies and your body
Yes.
will let you
Yes.
know. And that's what that's what
Yes.
that's what happened, bro. But
That's exactly what happened.
just
That's
just
exactly
for
what
just
happened.
for men to talk about that. Just for men to talk about
Yeah.
that is a big deal to
Yeah.
me. Cause
Yeah. Yeah.
it need to be said sometime. But
Yeah.
I'm still, not to change the subject, but I'm still kind of tripping on this tie just a little bit because I'm trying to think like so you telling me you tied some of them ties back when I was actually living in Cali and first album had dropped. Is that what you saying, by?
I'm no, I'm telling you, I tied almost all of those ties when you was living in Cali. Hey, listen, man. Hey, Jay,
Bro,
it's
what's
it's
up?
rare that I ever put on a shirt and tie. I mean, when I say
Me
so
too.
rare, I it, it, I haven't had a. Matter of fact, I don't know if I've had a suit and tie on since my mom passed.
Right,
And
right.
that's been 10 years. I don't. So that's how rare it is. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm telling you, when you was listening to Jagged Edge, I was twisting those knots, and that short tie must have been the very first one. I can't remember what I thought it was. I thought it was a later one, but yeah, that may have been the very first one.
Wow. Well, you got it, bro. You got it together. Hey, Diversity Love said good night. Thumpaholic fishing off in here. Juan Perez. I thought I
Juan
saw somebody.
Perez,
Torres still in here.
Torrey,
Erica, our motivation from the weightlifting geek. What's up, bro?
Mr.
Uh,
Famous.
Design with Emma, Miss Emma off in here. Just Josh, what's up, bro? Thank you for being here. And Shanna still in here. And okay, yeah, I got Big Daddy Beard game. Hey man, when y'all cats game and see, and that's another reason why I don't game publicly. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Do y'all remember the old games like Simon's Quest and Shinobi and stuff like that?
I remember that.
See, them the kind of games I like to play, man. And I love when some of y'all cats go back to them throwbacks. Oh,
Give me 1 second, Jay. Give me one
go
second.
for it. Go for it, bro. Go for it. Well, I got to say, look here. A resilient dad that slid through again. A resilient dad, I want to say thank you, bro. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for sliding in from the Bay. Uh man, I don't know. I don't know. The love is accepted. You good people, you always coming through, you always showing love. Um, much thanks from me and the missus, from the wife. Just thank you, brother. We really, really do appreciate it. And I don't know what to say, man. Sometimes when folk bless you, I can talk too, but sometimes I don't have the words. I'm gonna go and get a resilient dad right real quick. Let me get it right. Y'all know I got that George on there real
Go
quick, man.
hit him with that George Jefferson.
That Jefferson, yeah, yeah. Appreciate that,
Yeah.
brother. Appreciate that. Uh, so speaking of resilient dad, because resilient dad out there in the Bay, me and Rooster, we talk about back when I was a young man, and I used to live out in the Bay Area. Uh, What y'all weather like right around there, dog? Cause it's kind of like, man, y'all been going through some
Well,
things in Cali.
yeah. Hey, the last 4 days have been really nice though. Getting close to that mid 60s to to high 60s. Today it got a little gray, but it was still in the 60s. So,
Mm-hmm.
but man, we've been the last 4 days been really good. But we got some rain coming tomorrow, from what I understand, and we got some rain. We got a bigger storm coming in Tuesday. So
Oh, word.
yeah. So
Yo.
yeah, man, we've been getting battered, man. We've been getting battered, but hey, I prayed for it, man, and I can't be mad about it because we need it. You know what I'm saying? And but the state of California, you know what they gonna say. Soon as the first day of summer here, we in the extreme drought again, and we done got
Right.
20 or 30 times the water we we done ever had. You know what I'm saying? Almost.
I know. Bro, you see
Yeah.
what I put on the screen? A resilient dad said it's raining in the valley, snowing in the mountains. Today was 70 for the first time all year. Bro,
Yep.
hey,
Yep.
y'all finna have a lot more water. Y'all finna have a whole lot more water, man.
Yep. Yep. You
You
breaking up
still
a
with
little
me?
bit.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, yeah, we finally got some decent weather. Uh Man, you can't ask for much more than this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just hoping this next storm is fast moving and roll in and roll out and we make it happen and
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Keep
Mm-hmm.
everybody safe because man, we done had tree after tree after tree after tree. I mean, falling and blowing down and cracking and people houses, trees falling on houses and people
Yeah.
snowed in and it's crazy. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Hey, what's
It's
up?
crazy.
Grammys Journal, Growing with Hudson, uh, Chance Paladin. I'm assuming it's pronounced Paladin. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all welcome on in here. Y'all better get on in here and enjoy yourself. But yeah, bro, I be looking at that, man. And whenever I think about that, I think about family up in the still in the Pacific Northwest, and then I think about my Cali people. And bro, I just like y'all been getting whooped up on out there, boy.
Hey, we have, man. We have, man. But we need it, But here's the bad thing about it. So it's basically all that rain we getting is fuel for
Mm-hmm.
all this grass. And that grass is once it turned brown, man. It's almost
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
you can look at it, you can look at it, and it'll catch fire. You know what I'm saying? Because that a lot of people don't know why
And,
they call this state the Golden State, but if you fly over it in a plane, the state looks golden. You know what I'm saying? It's not because they
mm-hmm.
struck gold here. It's because all of the bush and stuff like that just basically looks golden.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I
Yeah,
used to live
yeah,
out there, and I never went Southern Cal like San Diego and them, but from LA on up, you know what I'm saying, I've experienced it. And I don't
yes,
think it's like from people I talk to, most people when they think California, they always think LA, they think of course San
yeah,
Francisco and probably San Diego.
yes,
Y'all, California is
yes,
huge. A lot of it's desert,
yes,
and it ain't up until you
yes,
get into
yes,
Sacramento. That's when it start looking like Oregon. That's when they get like really, really,
yes,
really green.
yes,
But yeah, man,
yes,
hell,
yes,
California, a tinderbox.
yeah. So a lot of people don't know that California grows the most rice in the world. You know what I'm saying? So once you
Hmm.
get up above Sacramento, you got nothing but rice fields all the way up almost to the Oregon border. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right.
if you go northeast of Sacramento, you're going back into the desert. You get into what they call the high desert. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So once you going towards Reno, that's the high desert.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Bro,
So
go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, a lot of people don't know. So the ocean and the Sierra Nevada mountain range kind of works together. And so,
Mm-hmm.
that those mountains pull that fog in off the ocean. So we have some really cold summers around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know if everybody know the cold what that dude made that song, the coldest summer he ever spent. I mean, the coldest winter he ever spent was a summer in San Francisco. I mean, you literally
bro.
have to put on a down jacket,
Facts.
you know.
Hey, hey, man.
Yeah,
I used to
yeah.
ride
So
my bike. I used to ride my bike from Mountain View to basically Palo Alto. Back, and I was a teenager, so it
right.
wasn't no super big deal. But bro, I was surprised coming from Texas because I thought,
Yeah.
California, California. I'm thinking it's gonna be all just beaches and surfboards. Man, it was cold as hell in California,
Right.
bro. I mean, cold, cold.
Right.
And the
Now
wind.
being that you didn't get to San Diego. San Diego, if people want, I mean, super great weather all year round, San Diego
Mhm.
is the place. And the beaches
Yeah,
down there are really nice, warm, long. You can do a lot of things on the beaches. You come up to San Francisco and come to a beach, you better have a coat on. I'm gonna just tell you that.
hey, bro,
You better have
I'm
a
I'm
coat
gonna
on.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. You my brother, I love you. So of course, with me being from the great state of Texas, everybody always know, and it ain't no secret. Everybody talk about how big Texas is. Texas is long and tall, and it's a Texas huge. California is long. California long as hell,
Long,
man.
long.
You
Yeah,
almost got like four
yeah.
different climates. If you go all the way from Northern
Oh yeah,
California, I'm talking like Sacramento,
yes,
all the way down to San
yes,
Diego. You got like four different
yes,
climates, man. I
yes,
ain't never seen
yes.
nothing like it, bro. I ain't never seen
Well
nothing
here
like that.
well here's an even funnier part that you say that, because if you go up on Mount Tamalpais, which is right across the Golden Gate Bridge,
Mm-hmm.
uh you have four different microclimates there. You got spots where you can go to. I mean, it's freezing cold, and you can go 2 miles away, and it's 100 degrees. You know what I'm saying? You like, wait a minute,
Exactly.
this ain't right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's interesting, man, how the climates work here. You know, you get, like I say, you get out on the ocean, which is 15 minutes away from everything in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco is basically a pretty cold city. But sometimes,
Hmm.
if you get into like downtown San Francisco and South of Market and all that, man, it get pretty
Yeah.
warm over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It get pretty
Yep.
warm over there. It don't be blistering 100 degrees like it do inland, but it get up into the 80s and 90s sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bruh. That and just the different climates within the city. Cause that's one thing about San Francisco
Yes.
that remind
Yeah.
me a lot of Seattle. Because baby, if you ain't seen no hills until you done really went to either Seattle, which a lot of people don't know about, or San Francisco. Man, them hills is
Yes.
real,
Yes.
dog. The elevation plays a part.
Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right about that. You're right about that. Right about that.
Um,
You're right
I'm
about
gonna
that. But
say
yeah, we
this.
we so it's
Go
go ahead.
ahead, bro. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, I was just saying, like you say, everybody think it's all about the beaches and all that stuff, but man, we got beaches up here. You know what I'm saying? That, I mean, literally make you say, I don't never want to go to the beaches again because it's so cold.
For real. For real.
It's
Hey
just,
man.
and then you go to the beaches in Southern California, and the beaches in Southern California, I mean, nice and warm, and although they get their fog as well that rolls in and rolls out, but for the most part, their beaches are warm, compared to San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, for y'all who never been to see it for yourself, when you actually go to the Golden Gate or when you in San Francisco, and you can, cause you can see it. You ain't even gotta have your own binoculars. They got the little mask things that you can put a quarter in or whatever. At least they used to have them, and you
Yeah,
can see
yeah, they still
Alcatraz and
got them.
stuff. And you wonder
Yep,
why. Oh
yep.
man, if somebody break out, baby, that water. You really think you finna swim from where Alcatraz is all the way to the mainland? Bro, that water be cold as hell.
Yeah.
I
Hey, and the cold
I
part
couldn't
about
do
it,
it.
it don't. Yeah, the cold part about it is it don't look like it's, sometimes it looks so calm. Sometimes it look like glass, but man, you get out there,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like if you go to the Golden Gate, you see all that the ocean,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're like, oh man, that's beautiful, man. But if you go, a lot of people what they do is they walk across the Golden Gate, but I tell
yeah.
people go up under the Golden Gate as well. There's a park down there, you know what I'm saying? That's right up under the Golden Gate. And man, when I tell you those swells get 10, 12 feet high, you be
Yeah,
like,
bro.
whoa, man. Hey, man, scary,
Hey, bro, I'm
scary.
gonna try to put this in a way people can understand it. So what Rooster's saying, when you on the Golden Gate, if you walking across it or driving, it like he said, it looked like glass. It looked like it's smooth. When you right up on it, you see that action.
Yeah,
It's the same
yeah,
thing as if you
yeah,
looking at a plane. Now you can be looking at
yes.
a plane that's just flying through the air. It look like it's just flying smooth. Man, that plane dipping 100 feet, 200 feet, up, down,
Right.
300 feet.
Yes,
It's the
sir.
exact
Yes,
same
sir.
thing, man.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
rough
sir.
out
That's
there.
that's exactly a great way to explain it. A great
Hey,
way to
what's up,
explain it, man. It's
MLW
just
fishing man? Uh,
yeah, yeah.
somebody else came in here. Anthony Holmes, 71.
Anthony Holmes, man. Real deal, man.
What's
Real
up,
deal. MLW, how you
Miss
doing?
Ruthie? Ruth is this and that and family. What's up? How you
Ruthie's
doing,
this
Ruth?
and that. Hey, Ruthie.
Yeah, bro. But it's real out there, man. I can't wait to link up with you and when we get back to the States, man. Is
Yeah, yeah.
that's something I never
Yes, sir.
anticipated is all the people that we want to see and spend time with, boy. Cause we got folks from the East Coast to the West Coast to whew, man, South,
Hey, well, I,
North.
well, I all I want to say is, hey, when y'all, before y'all touch down in Texas, let me know. Give me a heads up because I want to, you know what I'm saying. I want to come hang out with all the Texas folk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you already know, bro. You already know you gonna know.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. And then, me and matter of fact, me and Tori was talking about that. I don't know if you know, but Tori didn't, he didn't launch that
Mm-hmm.
Neckbone News channel. And
Mm-hmm.
man, you know what I'm saying? He picking up steam with it already, you know what I'm saying? Just by releasing it, you know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
told, like you say, man, the Neckbone News, man, is doing a really great thing. If you allow me to talk about it just for a minute, because I got to get out of here in a
Bro, man,
second.
come on,
But
man. Go
but
for it, bro.
hey,
Go
man,
for it.
all I want to say, man, is I told Tori, man, he's doing such a great thing, and I relayed a message to him that y'all told me, about him. So he got that message. He'll tell you about it, about the
Yeah,
Neckbone News, and
yeah,
and he
yeah.
he was like, he said, I didn't think of that, and they right, they right. So I told him, man, I say, Tori, you don't see it, man, but because he caught up in making sure everything flows right and everything, and I told him, man, I'm looking at the chat, and people in the chat, they lined up and waiting for their number to be called. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
waiting for their
Mm-hmm.
number to be called, man, to be up on Neckbone News. You know?
No doubt. And that's something else, man. I gotta say
Yeah.
now, all of us. And first off, I don't mind, bro. I appreciate you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Respect. The just the
Yes.
manners of it all. But you can get on here, man. We just chopping it up. We just hanging out, bro. But the
Yes, sir.
I feel like because of the way the world is, especially in our age group and everything we done been through, as having to be who we are and deal with some of the issues we done had to deal with. I love seeing us as a collective have creativity. Man,
Yeah.
some of y'all
Yeah.
so doggone funny,
Definitely.
and some of y'all just the ability to create the ideas and these concepts, and it ain't no foolishness. Ain't nobody. Uh, it ain't what you got on or how much. Matter of fact, hell, let me say something because I don't know how much time Big Rooster got, and I ain't gonna be on here for forever. But just for the hell of it, y'all gonna share this out if you want to, if you feel like it. I said for the hell of it. I think I
Yes,
saw
sir.
my Renaissance grandma in here. Mama, forgive me if because we just talking. But y'all share this out if you want to. But I'm gonna get into this conversation a little bit. And Tori, if you got, I don't know what you're doing. If you got time, you want me to drop that link, I'll drop it for you, bro. Uh, I mean, when I think about you, I think about Tori's brain. I think about the educated natural. I think about some of the people who done came up with these characters and just created some of these insanely funny skits. I'm
Yeah.
so happy
Yeah.
we have a space to just be creative and like just
Man.
have good wholesome fun. It ain't no hating involved. It ain't no people dashing wine on each other, and ain't nobody
Yes.
housewife
Yes.
or you see what I'm saying, Rooster?
Yes. Yeah. Hey, I just told Tori that. I told him, I said, man, you know what you doing, Tori, man. You know, we got a great community, right? But but
Mm-hmm.
but you've brought the laughter to the forefront. You've brought characters out of others that, possibly didn't think they could, be a character or play a character role. You know what I'm saying? And it
Exactly.
keeps getting better and better every week. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
just, the whole Tory's brain thing is growing. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
and I applaud him on that. And like I said, man, I feel honored and privileged that he, allows me to come up with him every week with all this foolery I got in my head. You know what I'm saying? But and he and I, the way sometimes he'll give me a hint as to what's going to happen, but most of the time I tell him not to, so that I just feed off of
Right.
what's to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
better. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to. Huh? It ain't coming up. Hold on. Let me go back in here and get it again. I'm trying to drop this link real quick. I thought I had did it, but I didn't. So I'm finna go over here, and then I'm gonna come over here. And let me go up here, and then okay, I did drop it. Hell. Okay. Let's see it.
Oh wow! Wait a minute. Hold up now.
Okay.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Oh man,
Okay.
here go trouble. Here
Yeah,
go
Okay.
trouble.
what's the deal, man? Hey, what's going on? African Dreaming is in the building. What's up? What's the deal? And what
What's
we got?
good, bro? How
We
you
got Big
doing, man?
Rooster up in here, man. My goodness, the big old rooster. There you go.
Hey, Miss Shirley. How you doing, Miss
What's
Yeah,
Shirley?
happening, Tori?
OG Garden.
and make sure you. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your channel,
Bro, go ahead.
Jay.
Go
But
ahead.
there's a comment, in your chat, and I kind of want that. I mean, not I kind of want that. I want that comment to be shared among us peoples.
What about is it? What you got?
It says, uh, and hi everybody, thank y'all. And it says, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Rooks, kicking it with the Rooks. They
What's
said
up? I didn't even know they was in here.
they
What's up,
got
kicking it with the
they,
roots?
they said some good stuff about me. Put that up there where it says
Oh, so you?
President Tory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put that up there. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you
Yeah.
could, that's what I'm talking about. Come on now, talk to me. You see that big rooster? Do you see it? Respect that. Put some respect
Hey
on that,
man.
man. So when you
Listen,
talk to me,
Tori.
you say President Tory.
Listen, Tori.
Yes. I said it, I
I'm
ain't
gonna
taking
call
it
you
back.
Tori, man. I'm
No,
gonna
man,
call you
don't call me
Tori.
no president. I mean, don't call me no Tory, man. You call me President Tory.
You got it right. Don't call you no president. Listen,
No,
man.
no, I got it
I
right.
gotta
Call me.
run. Listen, I gotta run. I want to thank African Dreamer for coming up, Tori. Man, hey man, we always have great
Yes, sir. Yes,
conversations,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Uh, I appreciate both of y'all, man. I got some business to handle, and hey, I'm out, but I'm gonna be in the bushes.
Okay. Most
Understood,
definitely,
brother.
man. Most
Understood.
definitely.
Understood.
Much love to me, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
all right now,
Take care, bro. Be safe.
all right now.
All right, Jay. I said Jay. Oh, all right, Rooster. Man, I'm getting old, man. Yeah,
Hey,
man. It
you and
was
me both.
it's such a pleasure, man, for you to invite me on your you know, on your show and on your
Oh,
panel, man.
hey, this just a little hangout, Tori. This just a pop up, man. I mean,
Yeah, I
we
know.
trying to do better about spending more times at different times because we got our schedule set up and set around being, and even them be hard sometimes. But making it Tuesday, and you go live twice a week too, so you know what it's like. But
Yeah.
especially when you got work and life and all of this kind of stuff outside of that. But man, we trying to do better with that and get the people at different times, and because so many people have said, man, I wish I could see y'all at this time. I'm at work, or I wish I could do this because I'm doing this, that, and the third. So we trying to be more available to people. But hell, I'm happy you over here, bruh, because go ahead.
No, no, I was gonna say, the same thing for us, like timing and all that good stuff, man. Just trying to because even with me, working that job, man, and Monday through
Mm-hmm.
Friday and everything, and man, just trying to juggle the time with that,
Mm-hmm.
doing lives, and also, I don't do a whole lot of editing, because mainly I try to chop up a lot of stuff from the lives. I got to do
Yeah.
more. I got to do more of that, and but these new shows that I got coming out, um, man, I'm pretty much on the fence about either having it live, because live is a little bit more convenient for me versus
Mm-hmm.
record it, because it's like you got to edit, you got to do this and you got to do that, and
Right. Right.
live you just good to go. But
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
so yeah, man, I've been working on that, but yeah. But man, like Rooster was talking about for us, the Worthingtons, man, that's a big hit, man. That's a real big hit. Yeah.
I had heard somebody talking about them the other day, and somebody was saying that they probably you never know when they gonna be on Neckbone News again. Cause I had heard somebody out in the YouTube street saying something about the Worthingtons and uh Neckbone News and something about some Negrosity, and I was like, well, what is? I clutched my pearl. I said, what's going on here? What is this? But of course, I don't know, man. I guess we'll have to. Hell, I have to ask the Cowboy Tour. I don't know. I don't know if you heard nothing about that or not, man. But they might be around. I guess I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't.
most definitely. They always welcome to come, man. They always welcome to come in, because we got really the show is actually founded upon Negrosity, you know. Uh
Oh
yeah,
well.
it's filled with Negrosities, So we do a lot of Negrosity type of things on there. So
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. We caught the brain games from oh wow, that was just last night, and
yeah.
caught up on Nick Bone. Man, some of the famous people that you have coming through. What is it, Celebrity Jones, and
Yeah.
my goodness, man, what's the other one, the most recent one you had on there?
Expert Jackson.
Expert Jackson. I said, man,
Yeah.
this is getting out of hand, man.
Yeah, man, it's definitely getting out of hand. And that's pretty much a big video right there, man. I was looking at the analytics, man. That was a big one, man. So yeah, I think a lot of people enjoyed just a lot of the a lot of the characters and a lot of the content creators as well, man. The content creators, man, they of course Nikki OCD is chick, man. She threw down on that part. And of course you all threw down. And who else we got? BD, Big Daddy,
Big Daddy Beard.
Beard, he threw down, man. It's iced tea. Now I got something going on. After see, right now we on the storyline about Cowboy Tory. They're gonna did someone say
I'm finna put it on the screen. Hey, and what's going on? M. Edwards, everybody who in here. By the way, I don't know if Nikki know who Expert Jackson is or not, but I just saw the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick and Hands in the Dirt over in the chat, and they had a great show.
Yeah,
but,
they did.
But that Expert Jackson, man, you gonna have, because I don't know if you Cowboy Tory right now or not.
Yeah, I'm Cowboy Tory. I may be a little a little subtle right now. Just a little
Cowboy
subtle.
Tory. Did you ever get your breath? Did you get all that fresh air in through your nostrils? Did you get the breathing part down right, man?
Yeah, oh man, yeah. Yeah, I got that. Let me. And I learned a dance too. I learned a new dance too.
I seen it. Yo, boy.
Yeah.
That about took me out, man.
Yeah, man. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But that was a real good show. And,
it was.
I just love the chemistry. You know how, once you get and pretty much I like the people that that I connect with and everything. I connect with them not only just by, oh man, I like the content, it's the chemistry also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we start doing like the improv, when we start going forth, it was like the chemistry, because a lot of the people that have been on the show, they've been in my chat.
Of course. Yeah.
And they are part of the dream team.
Right.
So if you notice how the chemistry goes, like Nikki, she always give me a hard time. Vision preparedness, he always give me a hard time about my the Dallas Cowboys, and that's why I picked him as Nemesis. He played the character of Nemesis in the early episodes. So a lot of people, that I already had somewhat of a connection with in the chat or whatever. It was almost kind of like natural to just bring them aboard and pretty much talk trash or whatever.
I see Spy versus Spy putting up that old muscle on. I call him Spy versus Spy. He was what was motivation? What was
motivation was actually man, my goodness. That was an episode. That was an episode that was quite a while ago. My goodness.
Yeah.
And I named them too. I gotta start writing this stuff down. I don't even write this stuff down, man. I just have it in my head.
Two things came.
Quiet Storm. Come on now.
Quiet Storm.
Yeah, there we go. Quiet Storm. How can I forget?
Man, hell, I forgot. The two things that stick out the most to me is Spy versus Spy, the old video game, and if he had did like this, boy, I would have went and found a bean pie as fast as I could have ate it. Cause he just straight early 70s militant.
Most definitely. with the with his particular character, he's going quite a few everybody's coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
just like in the introductory phase of just introducing people to different different characters and
yep.
but this storyline that I got coming up. See, right now we on this storyline with Cowboy Tory is
Mm-hmm.
actually he's actually trying to make his road to Hollywood and everything.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this next storyline, not this coming Monday, but
Mm-hmm.
some following weeks, you know, I'm gonna reach out to some peoples
Yeah, yeah.
and
Hey, Tor, I got something to say about Hollywood real quick, but first, much love, welcome in, Queen Mother, my Renaissance grandma. Thank
most
you for being
definitely.
here. We love you. We appreciate you. You get on
Yes,
in here and
yes,
enjoy yourself.
yes,
And
yes.
Tori, back to as far as Hollywood goes, man. I said this to Big Rooster before you got up here. We do it individually, and via you, we doing it collectively. And I hope every vision and every plan that you got up here, I hope it's blessed and anointed, and I hope all your dreams come to fruition, bro, because I feel blessed that even with all other stuff going on in the world, a space and a place for us to be creative and to you know like be able to share this side of ourselves with other people who understand it, who get it, who know the history, who know the people. It's like something that I'm happy for us, man, because think
Yeah,
about all
most
the other
definitely.
people who came before us who didn't have a space to like really just be creative because life's so hard. Everything got to be so serious. Which it still is, but you get what I'm saying, brother.
Right, right.
Talk to us about that a little bit, man.
Well, for as the man, that was my jacket I had on. My jacket. But yeah, before as for as that and that kind of like, you know, pretty much coincide with what I was saying about that connection, man. Uh just even if this is not like something where, you know, uh that's gonna be on the big screen or however it be,
Right?
it's I think it's still a big thing because
It
we
is.
are doing it, and we are a community that's doing
Yep.
this and
Yep.
having fun, and at the same time showing our potential. You know what I'm saying? Of what
Exactly.
of that creativity just flowing, you know.
Yes.
And man, some people, man, was this time last year wouldn't even be in front of no camera. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And everything. And now they acting
Yeah.
out, um, you know,
Skits and stuff.
yeah, skits and
Yeah.
everything. So man, and then when I see like the different comments, I go back in Nightbot a lot of times, like after the lives or whatever, and I go back and uh Nightbot has like that log of all the people that made comments, man. I just hear all the love. When people say, you know what, Tori, you made my day, by this and then the other, this was hilarious, and I was down, or whatever, this and then the other, and you lifted up my spirits. And that really
Yeah.
made that man, that makes me happy. That really
Yep.
makes me happy. And then when I see other people, okay, Miss Shirley was just saying, she said, I want to try for a part. You don't have to try for it. You can go for it. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you can
And,
go
and, and
for it.
Tori, I'm gonna say this, bro. You said the big screen. I don't give
I'll
a
be
damn
getting
about
with you,
nobody
Miss
big
Shirley.
screen. You are the big screen.
That's
We are
right.
the big screen.
Yeah.
Cause what's happening right now, man? I'm gonna tell y'all something. All across the country, in fact, all across the world, ticket sales are on the decline.
Yeah.
People not paying $15 or whatever they local government or country currency is for a doggone medium bucket of popcorn and $20 cokes and all of that stuff. Everybody is selectively picking, thank you, sweet pea, their entertainment and what they want to see. And it just so happens we want to see each other.
Right.
I'm glad that what you doing is actually putting not only us individually, but this whole community ahead of the curve. Cause baby, if don't think other folks ain't doing the same thing or planning the same or
Exactly.
anticipating the same thing.
Right.
You setting roots into something that it's almost that's the only way it's gonna be in about another 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
This
Exactly.
is a foundation that you laying, bro. And
Man.
I'm glad that we are part of it. I'm glad that everybody that we know is so many people are chipping in, and you just get to see um people show I'll call it a more vulnerable side of yourself, because when you get up here and you working on a skit or something, or if you freestyling or doing whatever, you showing a vulnerable side of yourself.
Yeah.
All of this stuff going on in the world, but we all need some laughter. We all need some levity. And bro, you the conduit that's bringing all of this to us. So I just want to throw that in there. But going back to what you were saying, bro.
Yeah. Most definitely, man. It's and the whole thing about
Hold on, Tori. Hold on. Mama, ain't nobody forget you were here. I spoke to you. I
oh yeah,
said,
we spoke. Yeah.
yeah, we spoke. I thought you had just gotten in here. Uh, but now ain't nobody forgot about you, Mama. And you need to get you a part while you up here talking. You
That's
need to
right.
come. That's right. That's right, Mama. Get you a part and come on. Boy, you talk about fallout. I see my Renaissance grandma and Miss Shirley OG up.
Oh yeah, they gonna
Go
be
ahead,
up
Tori.
there. And my Renaissance grandma, she's from St. Louis. She's in St. Louis.
Uh
So
huh.
yeah, we know about that. St. Louis, so yeah. But man, one of the things is that the whole concept about um, going to Hollywood, man, it's gonna get to the point where Hollywood is gonna get so what's your name where they gonna start coming to us, you know,
They already do. Yep, they
and they
already
already
doing it,
doing
bro.
it. Like you said, they already doing
Mm-hmm.
that. But I believe what we're trying to do, man. What we're trying to do is basically, like I told you, like before, on the phone and everything like that, when I was talking to
Yeah,
you in April
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. I want a brand new. I want a whole brand new Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Not
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood. I don't even want to use the name
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood, but
Mm-hmm.
I want a whole brand new platform, man. You know, of
Yeah,
of community of people where we do our thing, man, and it don't
bro.
have
We
to
do our
eh,
thing.
right, and it don't have to be about uh my channel, your channel, be about all our channels. I mean, all of us getting together and doing our thing, and
Absolutely.
man, that I think that's what it's coming to. That's exactly what it's coming to.
Tori, I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna ask the chat. How long collectively folk gonna argue and cry? Now I get it, man. Because if I was a professional athlete, football player, and I know I deserve the Heisman, I'd be mad about it. If I'm
Right.
a professional actor and I don't get that Oscar or that Tony or whatever, I feel some kind of way about it. But how long are we going to be mad and be angry about being denied in certain spaces where you know that space is not really designed or fixed, or maybe even don't give a damn about you, versus do what you doing and what we doing right now and say, hey, we gonna have our own thing. I don't care if it never go beyond YouTube. If we all healthy and living It could be 10, 20 years from now. I want to see everybody up here on Tory's brain, or with Cowboy Tory doing they little whatever. As long as we like it, that's something that's wrong with people.
Right.
Sometimes it gets so we society. I ain't gonna say we. I'm gonna say society gets so self-absorbed. It's like, well, if everybody don't like it enough, I ain't gonna like it either. If
Right.
everybody don't appreciate it enough, I ain't gonna appreciate it either. Rather than just laughing at something that you know funny or enjoying something that your soul or your heart want to enjoy, you'd rather look around to see who else enjoy it first. So you can nod your head, and then you allow your no, baby, that ain't what you doing, bro. You building something that we can collectively enjoy and carry on however far it go. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I totally agree with that. And and I think all of us, if you think about it for us, even with the having guests on and people, and us building up these communities, and quite a few of us are content creators. Some of
Yep.
us are, pretty much uh just enjoy the content, or
Mm-hmm.
all of the above. you know
Mm-hmm.
so it's
Mm-hmm.
like I think, like, building up these communities, man, whether it be Neckbone News, whether it be African Dreaming, whether it be everyday life, whatever it is, you know building up these communities is what's this all about, because it's still the same concept. You know what I'm saying? What Neckbone News is doing is the same concept that a lot of these channels, including yours, is doing, building up
Yeah.
communities and getting
Right.
people, getting everybody involved, man. And that's what it's all about. Because we building up this thing to the point where if I go on your chat, you know what I'm saying, like, just like your chat right now, your community right
Mm-hmm.
now,
Mm-hmm.
then when I would have a live, I'll see some most majority of the same people.
Are the
I
same
probably
people.
see I probably see some different faces. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
And then I go on
Yep.
somebody else's chat that I'm connected with. I see some. Man, we getting bigger and bigger, man. And I think that's what it's all about. It's about that connection, the connection of community. And man, as we keep on doing this, Jay, I truly believe that this is gonna make us stronger and stronger. And also we see um we'll see more and more of our talents and more of an evolution of of our skills. Now think about
Absolutely.
this. Think about
Go
this.
for it, bro.
Now, when I first started on YouTube, I was doing inspiration, and I still do that, but
Right.
not on YouTube.
Right. Right.
Then my channel wind up evolving into, for us, I would say, a talk type of channel where I would
Mm-hmm.
talk about the brain. I would do more like coaching.
I
You know,
remember. I was there. Yeah.
yeah, you was there. You was there. You was there. You was there throughout the whole step. Um, so and then it wound up evolving into the games when I had the trivia night,
Mm-hmm.
and little by little it wound up evolving into the games, and then it wound up evolving into comedy. You know what I'm
Evolution is
saying? And
evolution.
these
Yeah,
are
bro.
things, and I'm telling you now, with the inspiration, been doing that for years.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that for years. Brain fitness, I was doing that for just a few years, but not on the capacity where I was doing it on a channel. I was actually, you know, doing it integrated with personal training and talking to people
Mm-hmm.
that had, brain damage. Um,
Yeah.
but not nothing like on on screen.
Right.
Then it wound up evolving into games. Now that's on a whole different thing, man. That's something I ain't never thought
Right.
about being no a game show host. I ain't never thought about doing no stuff like that, and I ain't never
But
done
you
nothing like
did it.
that. But I did it,
You did.
and then as I kept on doing it, I noticed people start coming in, not only just for the games, but for the fun, and then
Yeah.
it became the funny, you know.
The camaraderie. Yeah, man.
Yeah, people start laughing. And this
Exactly.
character start being born. Soon as I dropped down that cowboy helmet, oh man,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yep.
when all the mess started. When I dropped down that cowboy helmet. Some people got mad, some people got happy, and it was on like a pot of neck bones.
Like a
And
pot of neck bones,
and
bro.
that's when all the commotion, you know, I would have never I didn't plan it like that, you know. And then that's when all these sayings, I start coming up with all these sayings, just saying stuff out off the top of my head. And there I go. And I started to notice, man, people was catching a hold to this stuff, man, and really
Yeah.
liking it.
Yeah.
And there we go. And now we here where we at. Now, the reason why I say that is this, is that can happen, and that has happened to all of us.
Yep.
We first
Facts.
started, we first, had that camera looking at that camera,
Mm-hmm.
and we was going and we thought we was gonna go in one direction, then we wind
Mm-hmm.
up going in another direction, and then wind up meeting people and wind up
That's it, bro.
uh,
That's it.
you know,
Hey,
keep on doing it.
I'm sorry. Hold on, real quick, Tori. Hey, what's up, Six Bowls and
Six
Six
Bowls,
Bowls
what's
is
up?
back. And I think somebody. No, ain't nobody else come in. And I think we spoke to Grammys Journal, but
Yes, yes.
everything you saying, bro. That remind me. Don't allow yourself to be responsible for your own lack of evolution. If you limit yourself and stop yourself, because like Tori said, when I first came across Tori, he's always been inspirational and giving word and saying dropping positive knowledge and then eventually the games came along. But what if he had cut himself off and said, "That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at. Now this all I'm going." When we first started, all we did was talk about Africa only. We talked about our chickens only, and we talked. Well, we not only because Tori didn't only do that either, but that was our primary thing. But what I'm saying is, you have to allow yourself to grow and blossom into other parts of who you are without regret or feel. Sometimes people confuse. Tori, I know you done seen that Dave Chappelle when keeping it real goes wrong.
Right, right,
Sometimes people try to be so rock solid on one form of content on a niche, they don't allow themselves to grow and blossom into whatever it is that they intended to grow into. Now, that's between you and the good Lord. If you want to cut yourself short and not evolve, I can't keep you from doing that. I'm not going to discourage you. Hell, I'll probably still keep coming watching you.
right,
But
right, right.
you have to allow yourself to grow into what you continue to grow into, man, because
Exactly.
if people rocking with you and they know you, they'll be just as happy with your evolution as you will be with it for yourself. I ain't
Right.
mean to cut you off, please, bro. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, no, no. You perfect, man. You perfect because that's one of the things too, is that, and I was just listening to you about when you were saying, I was there. And yeah, you was,
Mm-hmm.
man, y'all was there. Dude, y'all was there in the beginning stages,
And you was there in our beginning stages, bro.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it's like, man, those type of people. Now I'm not down on anybody. I'm not down on
Go ahead.
anybody
Go
because
ahead, bro.
some relationships like that, when you talk about community and all that, some things are uh some things are temporary. Some things are
Mm-hmm.
good to be temporary.
Yep.
Some
Yep.
partnerships are good to be temporary. You
Yep.
know, that's just how things work, you know.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
those people that been there since the beginning, and now
Mm-hmm.
they still rock with you, and they growing with you, man. Them some special people, man. And you have to kind of like, look at that as as a blessing, because
Yep. Yes,
now you're
sir.
able
Sir.
to now you're able to have this conversation that we're having and say, yeah, Tori, I remember when you was doing it. And I can say, hey, Jay, I remember when y'all was doing this and doing that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I seen
Mm-hmm.
how when something happened, bam, it just blew up, man, in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes, sir.
when
Sir.
April, when April started being on the lives with you and
Yeah.
seeing y'all chemistry, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It just
Thank you,
everything
bro.
just, you know what I'm saying? So it's um like with me with the games, because I'm telling you, with the brain thing, I look back at some of those tapes and I'm like, but but when I did when I did when them games, especially when that one game that we still play, that
Yeah.
one game that everybody still won't let me throw away. Oh
Yes, sir.
man, that that blew up. But it was a time to kind of like also evolve into, and I seen how everything was evolving, you know. And a lot of times people fight, they fight it, they fight that
Uh-huh.
growth,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
they fight that growth because, you know, as human beings, a lot of times we don't like change, you know,
Mm-hmm.
especially when
Mm-hmm.
we see a change, in different things, we don't like it. But man, you got to get to that point uh to just evolve and
Exactly, bro.
allow that change to happen. And of course the change for the good. Don't
Right. Right. Right.
sacrifice your integrity or anything like that. I'm not speaking on
Right.
that type of level, but I'm speaking on the level of where there's growth, that
I
there's
know
growth.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, I I see that. And then plus, I'm gonna tell you another thing. I don't mean to be long-winded at all, man.
No, go for it, bro.
But
Go for it.
man, I'm gonna tell you something. The people that's it, it's y'all some special people. You and your wife, y'all some special people, man, in a good way. Y'all some special
Thank you,
people
brother. Thank you.
because I'm gonna tell you something. Special people, when they grow with you, not only just grow with you, but help you. When you all got monetized and everything like that, two people, if I'm not mistaken, uh, you all made that monetization about myself and also my Renaissance grandma. Now there may have been some
Thank
other
you.
people as well, but I
Thank
I
you, brother.
I technically remember that monetization thing that you all had. You know, you all say, "Hey, I got to check out uh at that time, I think it was Talkatory. I think.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was
yeah,
talking to
yeah.
her.
And check out My Renaissance Grandma. And it takes some special people, man, to to do that. And you all are special, man. And I really, hold on to relationships like that. And
Thank you, brother.
Big Rooster,
Thank
man, that brother, you know, very instrumental. Also,
you. Yes,
in the
yes,
monetization situation of my channel, man. And
absolutely.
that's why, when things go down, you know, in a good way, I'd be like, "Hey, Rooster, check this out, man. Let's." I I I told him about Nick Bone News. You know, I told him, I say, "Hey, man, I got this idea called Nick Bone News, and we can do some skits or whatever." Blah 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 blah. You know, so
Hmm.
it's like people that rock with you, man. You wanna keep those relationships going, you know. And but I really salute you all
Thank
and
you for that,
everything.
bro. We
Yeah,
appreciate you, man. And
yeah,
sometimes it happens in life where people look for how can I say that? Like I guess temporary solutions to permanent success. And what I
yeah.
mean by that is it's like allow yourself, like I said, man, allow yourself that room to keep growing, to keep going, to keep living, to just keep being, because it's really up to you. We
Right.
obviously have a supportive and positive community that can't nobody keep us away from. As
Exactly.
long as we willing to be what we need to be for each other and don't stunt your own growth. You got to keep believing in yourself. Keep doing what you got to do. And man, watching you grow from, like you said, before Taurus brain to everything you've evolved into now, man, I can't, I was finna say I could never imagine, but I can imagine because I knew you had it in you all along. Just like you knew we had it in us
Yeah,
all along.
most definitely.
And people gonna come and people gonna go. And everybody that's in your life for a season, that don't mean nothing wrong. That don't mean they bad
No.
people. That don't mean you bad people.
Right.
Uh I don't believe that and I ain't trying to go too far one way. I ain't trying to go too deep with. I don't believe, however people want to name. I don't believe the universe. I don't believe fate or destiny or God. I don't believe God put nobody in my life, the good, the bad, the ugly, in between, for no reason at all.
Right. Right.
Even if I'm even if I'm destined to walk away with nothing more than a lesson, they there for a reason. Same thing happened on these creative streets, bro. But like what you said, when you can look back and have these memories and watch this growth and be like, you remember when? Like, baby, we feel that. I feel that, man. I feel
Yeah.
that with all my heart, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, man to man, face to face, I'm proud of you.
Oh,
I'm proud of
same
you,
thing,
bro.
same thing, same thing to you, man. I'm proud of you, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I honor that, man, because I truly do, man. I honor, you saying that, and of course I'm proud of you all and proud of y'all growth and everything like that. And y'all represent Texas well, man. Represent Texas well. That's right. That's right.
Hey, yes,
Uh,
sir. And you know the crazy thing, what's up, David Corey?
David Corey is in the building.
David Corey's in here. New England, Betty Boop.
New England.
Uh,
All right.
who else? I hope I ain't missed nobody else. Old Mutt. Psalm 146.
Oh yeah, Psalm
Uh,
146. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I just, bro, I'm gonna tell you. Mm, the craziest thing about it all, Tori, you do realize we just getting started.
Yep.
All of us.
Yep.
As far as we done came, all the growth we've had, all we still just getting
Just
started,
getting
man.
started.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, man. It's something. It's something. It's
I,
kind of scary for me.
I was just gonna ask you. I was just gonna
Yeah,
ask you.
it's
Go
it's
ahead.
it's kind of scary for me because
Hey,
and
what's up? I'm sorry, Tor. I'm
no,
sorry,
no,
Tor.
you
What's up,
good, you
Indiana
good.
Jackson? Indiana
Oh,
Jackson,
Indiana
brother. I saw
Jackson.
you in here a while
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, yeah. Well, get on in here and enjoy yourself. I saw you in here a while ago, brother. I
How you
hope I didn't
doing?
skip over you. I ain't mean to. But go ahead, Tori, because yeah, it's real out here. What I'm gonna ask this. I see you say it's a little bit scary. Where do you see Neckbone News? I ain't gotta go 3 years, I ain't gotta go 5 years out. What are your plans and where do you see Neckbone News a year from now?
Oh man, I actually see it, of course, growing, but growing
Right.
to the level of being on this own network.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually looking into like, building my own network, you know,
I
uh
don't blame you. I don't
and
blame you.
and man, and it's very possible. It's very
Yeah.
possible with the technology that we have now, where you can be on the Roku, uh,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
and be on like Fire Stick and be on all those different platforms. So that's
Can we talk
that's where
about
I'm.
that? I want you to finish your thought, but we finna talk about that, Tori. Go ahead, bro. Finish your thought. Because I
Oh
want
yeah,
to elaborate.
that's the new that's I would say that's the new. It's been around, but um, that's where everything is going. That's where everything
Yeah.
is going.
Yep.
These different apps and these different networks that are pretty much independent, and that's what I'm shooting for. And
That's what's up, bro.
I think there's more creative control
Mm-hmm.
on your part.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Mm-hmm.
course, whatever platform you own, unless you got a server, unless you got the whole system, what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
there's still some type of regulation. But when it comes down to uh YT and some of the other platforms, uh especially YT, I
Mm-hmm.
can see YT actually, and this is just my opinion,
I know where
being
you're going, and I want you to
being
say it. Go for
being
it. Go for
being too strict,
it. Yeah.
where it's going to force quite a few people to do their own, to invest in their own platform. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And
Yep.
I think it's going to do that. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, the
No.
moves, some of the moves that I made, some of the moves that I made, and we talked about this. I don't know if you remember, but I said like
Yeah.
some of the moves that
Yeah.
I made about when it came down to the games and some of the other stuff. I made
Mm-hmm.
those moves,
Mm-hmm.
out of like, man, I got to do something else. Something
Yep.
else got to give. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Yep.
and things start falling into place. So that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with something
At
pushing
all.
you in the right direction. You just gotta know, uh where you just have an inkling, because we don't know
Yeah.
we walking blindly a lot of times. we
Yes, sir.
we don't know what's going to happen the next second. We don't know what's going to
Yes,
happen the
sir.
next minute. So all of us are walking blindly, but just have faith in God, and also know this, that whatever I do, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to sacrifice my integrity, and I'm gonna do it for the good, you know.
There you go. There you
So
go.
as long as you keep that in mind, it's gonna be all right. But like what I was saying
It's gonna
about
be all
the
right.
what I was saying about the platforms and stuff, man, once that's where I'm going, for
Yeah.
as building my own network and building my own
Mm-hmm.
platform, and also having the people that's on my network have their own network, kind of like what we doing now. We just
Right,
we
right,
just
right.
we have our own networks, but we on a regulated type of deal right now.
We,
we
we are.
we heavily regulated right now.
Hey, and you know, and this is where that part come in. You know how and why you can be heavily regulated is when somebody got you almost a little bit kind of in a chokehold to an extent because
Yeah,
you have to adhere to the measures and demands of whoever is wielding that power in the moment, right?
right.
I think that YT gonna be one of the last, just to use a colloquialism, one of the last man standing. I'm for hell. This is our channel. I wouldn't just throw this out there on nobody else stuff, but y'all, most of the people in the world see what's going on with TikTok right now.
Oh yeah.
You see the regulations that are being presented, and that. Hey, what's up together? We Break Change Production. How you doing, sister? Welcome on in. Get on in here and enjoy yourself. So I sit here and I look at what's going on, and then me from a few years back can remember this little platform called Vine that
Yeah.
had hundreds of millions of almost a billion subscribers back then, and was one of the most popular platforms on the planet. And everybody woke up one day and then it was gone with
Yeah.
no warning, with no nothing. Y'all, every way in which we correspond, these same things can in fact happen all over again. Nothing is set in stone to the point where that can't happen. Somebody asked you a while ago about Rumble, Tori. uh we have, no, was that you or was that Vision? I was over on Vision Preparedness earlier.
Oh, okay.
uh we
Yeah, I
have a
seen that.
Rumble also. um I think that's a good way to kind of, Tori, what's one of your sayings? Don't throw all your eggs in one basket.
Right.
That's something we
Exactly.
don't do either. uh I think having multiple ways to spread and share your content is a good thing. And like you said, building your own everything you can build is another good way to do it, because it may not be
Exactly.
as pronounced or as well known. But y'all, I'm gonna tell you, since we've been content creators, I look at people who got everything from websites to various different social medias that most people might not know about. Man, you can go to some of these spots and it'd be 3, 4 thousand people in the doggone chat,
Right.
and
Right.
it ain't YT, and it ain't other stuff. So it's other stuff out there. It's gonna take time for that to catch on, but I would suggest to anybody, uh, we can't be under the illusion that this gonna be here forever, and the things that do remain in place will be so, like Tori said, so strict and so this and that. You know who can enjoy themselves when you literally have to worry about every word you say. So
Yeah. Yeah.
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm 100% with you on that. And you know, and I think it does has to be like a mixture of things, having your
Mm-hmm.
own, but also being involved in these different platforms at the same time, and
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much the goal too. Not, I'm not going to leave YT unless unless they do something crazy, kick me out or whatever. But
Right,
uh
right, right.
you know but for as not making that move of getting my own, oh man,
Yeah.
I'm definitely, and I think all of us, eventually If not now, I think all of us eventually will be looking into apps and different other things to spread our message, or sell our products, or however it may be, through these various platforms as well as our own. I think that's what everything is shooting for. Because if you look at it, I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
One of the they thought they can cancel everybody, man. And remember that?
Everybody,
They
come
thought
on,
they could
Tori.
cancel everybody. But man,
Talk, bro.
but when
Talk.
that's a myth, because guess what? When people really rock with you or whatever,
Come on. Come on. Come
and
on.
everything,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you an example. Some people might disagree or whatever, but David Chappelle, man, I'm gonna give you an example. Man, they try their best to cancel that brother.
Couldn't do it.
They
Couldn't
couldn't
do it.
do it. I mean,
Couldn't do it.
they tried their best. And I'm not talking about one Pacific group. I'm not going there. I ain't
Right.
that.
I know what you're saying. We
But
speaking freely.
I'm just saying
Yes.
whatever group it is, whatever was going on, they couldn't cancel the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because people rocked with him. People loved him.
Exactly.
He still and he built his audience to that point where
Yep.
no matter what these people are over here or these people over there saying, oh man, I'm rocking with this dude. I don't know what you talking about. He really didn't need Netflix. He really don't need Netflix now. He's so big. You know what I'm saying? He can have his own thing if he want to. So
man,
that's
he could start a website. He could start a website and drop his specials on his own website, and it might not be in the same capacity, way, shape, or form that we used to. Is like that. Just click, because nothing in life come free. Now notice this is a free app, but this free app come with a cost.
It comes
You
with
might
a
have to go
cost.
to his website. I'm saying all that to say that when people really support you and really rock with you, it ain't nothing that you can that's outside entities or forces are going to be able to do or set in place to manipulate you from having your fan base, man.
Right.
That's what I hear you saying, bro.
Yeah. So like I said, man, it's when that fan base is a community. That community of people. Your fan base is your community. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's interchangeable. That's interchangeable right there. That fan base is your community. And when your community, just like when different things happen, on the brain games or on neck bone news or whatever, man, the dream team, the community, oh my goodness, boy, they like, they ain't going down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same way as your community. I mean, that same way as this whole community.
Yes, sir.
It's like that, man. And when you can have this person say, yeah, so and so said this, or so and so said that, or whatever. Let's start a march. We're gonna do this. Man, you have a whole community of people saying, you know what, partner, I don't know where you come from, and I don't know where you going with this, but you better get up out of here. I said it, I ain't taking it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you got that community, man, the community is strong, and they're gonna speak in volumes. And I'm telling you, how the way we getting down now, you know what I'm saying, with this YT, and we use this YT and all these other different platforms, the TikToks, or whatever, Instagram, however it be. We use these platforms in the mind of, I'm building my community.
Exactly.
And I'm building my own thing. Now, I'm not going to divorce these other communities unless they just kick me out. I mean,
Right,
these other platforms. I'm not going to divorce these other platforms unless they
right,
kick me
right.
out. I'm gonna keep them because that's you know free advertisement.
Exactly,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep this thing going, but at the same time, I'm building up my thing, and
that's
uh,
how you do it.
that
That's
that
how you do it.
that's the concept. That's a concept that quite a few people, if you watch them, if you just watch them, and I know you know what I'm saying, you're very analytical. Uh, you watch them. That's what they do. That's
Yep,
what they do. They do it
yep,
all the time, you know.
yep.
And I think we have to keep that type of mind going as well, you know.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm gonna tell you, if you build it, they will come. Now, it don't. Oh, let me speak to some more people. Hey, cruising is fun anytime. How y'all doing? Y'all get on in here and enjoy yourself. Nancy B the Scratcher. Uh, I don't think Diversity Love been in here, but Diversity Love says some. Yeah, she working on the app.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good.
I spoke to Together We Break Chains and Growing with Hudson still in here. And I'm just gonna tell y'all, man, no matter what, because we all get discouraged from time to time. We all get a little bit down from time to time. Um, but I'm gonna say this. Even in the moment, no matter what you may feel about your channel, if you just heard what Tori said, I'm gonna translate it and put it in my words. If you build it, they will come. And with as many options as people got out here, I think there's a deep underestimation in having a true audience and a true fan base. Because
Yeah,
Tori, I talked to you about this. How many people said, "Man, y'all should be more, bigger or have more." Look, man, we got so much love and support from the people that we do have. I feel like as we grow, now don't get me wrong, we set goals. We set goals all
yeah,
the time, and
yeah,
we hope by the end of this month we reach this, and by the end of that month we reach that. That's fine.
yeah. And you have to set goals. Yeah,
Yeah. But I would rather have a solid core group the way we got it and let everything else kind of transition slowly versus uh having something that, man, I'm telling you, it's a big deal when you can have people in the chat and you know almost every one of them. You follow them as much as you can, even if you can't get to them all the time. I'm just saying, bro, if you build it, it's gonna come. It's
yeah,
gonna come.
yeah. It's definitely gonna come. And
Hey,
you
Tora, hold it down for me real quick. Let me go see what April want.
okay? No
Go ahead.
problem. No problem at all. Yeah, and it's definitely going to come. Growing with Hudson says if the gossip channels can give you millions, I know over time I can at least get 100K. Yeah, you know, and I mean it's all types of channels, you know, at 100K. You know, not only just the gossip or whatever. It's all types of channel. You know, if you keep on doing what you're doing, if we just keep on doing what we're doing, um, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. It's gonna grow. You know, and I think the big thing about it is that community. You got that community on your end. Oh my goodness. Uh, that's what grows your channel is that community. Yeah. Y'all going to make a lot of more money than that when I finish this. Okay. Yeah. So that's what it's all about. It's about that community. when you connect with your community and your people, uh, and your people love you and you love your people and you support them and they support you, that's growth right there. That's building right there. That's how we build. And it's a good thing. That's what it's all about. What's going on, GT? GT Jr. is in the building. What's going on, man? Together we break chains is in the house. Everybody's up in here. Yeah. So that's what it's all about. It's all about community and allowing yourself to evolve, allowing yourself to grow and change and be you know, be pretty much, ready to change and just do the do. And don't be scared to make different decisions. Sometimes people would try to come with discouragement. They're gonna say, nah, don't, don't do that, don't do this. See, if I listen to a lot of people, man, it probably wouldn't be no neck bone news. But you gotta learn to just be creative and do your thing. Like I was saying, Jay, shoot, if I had listened to what some people were saying, shoot, I would have been scared to do neck bone news,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you just got to keep on, following that creative mind and willing to make that risk.
Man, you can't allow other people's fears to be your reality.
Yeah,
Because somebody always is more afraid. Yeah.
that's exactly right. Because if you think about it, man, shoot, some of the things that we, I listened to you earlier and I thought about what this one preacher had said. He said, don't make a temporary decision. No, don't make a permanent decision off of a temporary circumstance.
Exactly.
Don't make a permanent decision off of a temporary circumstance. And
Facts.
permanent decision is giving up. You can say, man, forget
Mm-hmm.
this. This ain't
Mm-hmm.
working out. I give up. I'm gonna unplug this bad boy. It's over. I feel to sell the equipment, to sell my cameras.
Yep.
I'm done with this mess. It ain't growing. It ain't going nowhere. Man,
Yep.
if I was going on the lines of that, I would. It was a lot of. It would be a lot of things that people wouldn't
Yep.
even think. People wouldn't even be talking about. Just like when it came down to neck bone news, when it came down to the brain games and all that stuff, man. All that stuff was in my head.
Yeah. Yeah. Up here. Up
Yeah.
here.
And just like when you all African dreaming, the name, all that stuff was in y'all head.
Mm-hmm.
If you never
It's in
did,
your head.
if you never put it out there, it would never had, or somebody else, some people say, this conscious, universe or whatever.
Yeah.
Some people say if you don't get it, somebody else gonna get it.
Somebody else gonna get it. Man,
Yeah.
you bring there is nothing. There is nothing. There is not a pen, this computer we using, this phone right here. Every concept started in somebody's mind and they brought it into the physical world. Now I'm gonna say something to what you just said a while ago. People can convince you not to keep going when you just a paint your way. I mean, you just right on the precipice of turning it all over. But that's how it works sometimes. Them whispers are getting your ear say, no, you can't. Look, you didn't spend enough money. You done did this. You can't do it. Why don't you cut your losses and just or that other ear say, keep going. Look at how far you've come. Look at what you've accomplished. It's up to you which one of them ears you want to listen to. And you said something else, Tor, real quick. Man, if you on this here YouTube thing long enough, you gonna see so many people come and so many people go. It's gonna blow your mind. It's
Yeah.
gonna blow your mind. And when Tori said what he just said, that made me think about all the people that I done seen give up, go away, quit, whatever, and then they come back three. Now I'm talking about old YouTube. Tori know what I'm talking about. Back before what was it? Because Tori, you remember back when you had to earn your community tab. You had to
Yeah.
strive for that
Yeah. Yeah.
500,
Yep.
so you could get community tab and be able to do all of it. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
I was actually there. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
then when I finally got it, that's when they opened it up.
same. It was about a month later, and we were like,
Yep, it
damn.
was like that with us. It was like
We're
that.
like, what? But like, so we from that old YouTube era or an older YouTube era. And I saw so many people, we've seen so many people come and so many people go. And folk who like you will see them hot for like a month, maybe 2 months, and
Yeah.
they there, they in the chats, they active, they might even start dropping content and then they go away. And then they come back about 3, 4 months later, and they're like, damn, y'all done got y'all done got your 1K, y'all done got monetized. Yes, because we never stopped. We never quit. We
Never
never
quit.
gave up, even if it was hard, if it was rough, if it was whatever.
Right. Right.
Oh, thank you. Mary Grow with me, 1964. I ain't seen you in a while, Miss Mary. It's good to see you. So I'm glad
Oh
we on at a
yeah.
different time. She said, I pray for God's blessing over these positive communities.
That's right.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Miss Mary.
It's it's received because we need it. Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
Yes. Yeah, man. This is but that goes shoot, that goes with saying for as how things used to be, and we talking about how things used to be. It was just only months ago or a year, less than a
Just,
year ago,
bro.
and that's just a testament to how things change so
Yes.
fast, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and yesterday can seem like the past. It is the past, but I mean the past for real. You
No, I
know,
know what you mean,
because
bro.
things are growing. Things are growing so rapidly now,
Yep.
and
Yep.
I think that's the part that gets to me right there. Not scared in a way where, oh man, I'm just so nervous or whatever.
No, I know
But
what you mean, bro.
when it
Yeah.
comes down to uh I ain't no spring chicken, man.
Me neither.
And
Me neither.
man, these years are going by fast, man. And there are some things that I want to accomplish, for myself,
Mm-hmm.
for my wife, for my kids, for
Mm-hmm.
my grandkids. You know what I'm saying? It's some things that I want to I want to leave a legacy, man. You
Yep.
know, and and this and you racing against time. There you go. So
Come
a
on,
lot of
bro.
times when you
Come
think
on.
about it, man, you just got to take one day at a time, and you just have to pray that the good Lord, you know,
Yep.
because He already know what He's doing. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you just have to trust in Him. And sometimes that can be a little bit, rough sometimes. It can be a little
Yes,
rough
sir.
sometimes because we don't see it. We don't see certain things. You know what I'm saying? We only
Yep.
see through a glass, what do you say, only through a glass dimly. We only just see just a tiny little bit, you
Yep.
know. Uh, but we just have to trust in Him, man. So that's
That's it,
that's
bro.
that's where I'm at with that, and that's why I try to not overdo it, not do so many things to the point where I don't do nothing,
Right.
Because
Right.
sometimes you can do so much stuff, man, and you ain't accomplished nothing. You can do
Exactly.
about 1,000 things.
Like,
You can try to attempt to do 1,000 things. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go over here and do this. Before you know it, man, you turn around that whole day. You say, man, I ain't did nothing. I was just thinking about doing all this stuff. I ain't accomplished nothing. But take your
hey,
time,
bro.
but at the same time,
Yes.
know that time is winding up. You know.
Family, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a difference between being busy and being productive. And
Right.
a lot of people done confuse the two. And just because you busy all day or busy with this, busy with that, doesn't necessarily mean you being productive. And like you
Exactly.
said, you can scare yourself into not being productive by just doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Arms flailing, you
Yeah.
flailing, you busy all day, you running from point A to point B, and then get to point C and look around and realize you ain't did a damn thing all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
All day. So,
Yeah. And you can
yeah, bro.
sabotage your own success, man. You can sabotage it, man. By
People do it all the time.
yeah, by that fear. The fear of what people are gonna say or the fear of failing, the fear of
Yep.
all that. And I
Yep.
mean you can think you ain't even did it yet. It
Oh,
ain't
come on,
it
hold on,
ain't
Tori.
You ain't even
Come
did it
on,
yet.
bro.
It ain't even happened yet. You know what I'm saying? People not
Mm-hmm.
even saying they're not even saying African dreaming yet. You know what I'm saying? They're not even saying it yet. You
Yep.
know, and uh so it takes that courage to say, you know what, I'm gonna come up with something called African, this thing called African dreaming. We're gonna go live, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and then do it.
And then do it. Yes, sir.
But
The execution. The
yeah, the
execution.
execution.
Because it all starts up here and you can have it up here all day, but
Yeah,
until you get that notion to bring what I call it, the spiritual, some people call it the imagination, I
right.
call it the spiritual. When you
Yeah,
bring the spiritual realm over into the physical realm, that's when you playing with things that you may or may not be able to control, and that's why people are afraid of it, because the truth is you realize what you just did. I
yeah,
had an idea and I brought it over into this physical realm, and that also equals responsibility. It's kind of like Nick Bone News, man. Like you had all these ideas, all these concepts, you put it, you implemented it, you brought it into the physical world, into reality. That can scare people because it's like, what do I do now? I got a
yeah,
responsibility. I've
yeah,
created this thing. Come on, bro,
yeah.
talk to him now.
Now that's powerful right there, because when you think about it, the whole thing about that, uh when you get to that point where you just do it, you just let go with, okay, you got the idea,
Sir. Yes, sir.
but but don't say, oh, but what if, no, just do it, because
Just do it.
once you start questioning the idea and trying to figure out, well, how I'm gonna maintain it, how I'm gonna address it and keep it, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that, and you can all that, how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to do that, you can talk yourself
Talk yourself out of.
out
Come on, boy.
of it, out of it. My
Yes,
my
sir.
my biggest thing was, man, was calling people or emailing people. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That was my biggest hang up about
Yep.
having guests on. I would love to have guests on, but I used to always have this thing like, oh man, uh, I don't want to invite somebody and then they turn down an invitation, or they don't want to
Mm.
do this, this, or they probably don't even want to come, this and that and the other.
Yep.
And man, when I gave up on that whole ideology and all that whole philosophy, man, and forget about that, just do it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and people gon' man, God would bring the people.
If
He
you build it, they will come. If
that's
you
right.
build it, they will come.
If
It
if
may
you
not
build
be
it,
in
they
the
will come.
masses that you want it. It may
Right.
not be in the masses that you, and sometimes everything that you think you want don't come to you because you ain't ready and you the only one that don't know it yet. It don't
Exactly.
mean you won't get
Exactly.
it won't mean you won't grow into it, but what doesn't come in stages? It's a
Right.
whole bunch of gardeners in here. It's a whole bunch of farmers in here. Man, what would it mean to sow a seed? Never mind. I don't want to go that deep. I don't want to take the conversation that way. But y'all see where I was finna go with that.
Right.
If you could just walk down willy-nilly and just throw seeds into it without no kind of care or concern or whatever, man, that seed ain't ready yet. That's why some people do have starts. Now, I know historically and through nature, because over here in Africa, people don't use starts that much. People just put seeds in the ground and either they win or they lose. They don't make
Right.
it. That's one
Right.
approach. But the other approach is giving it time, giving something nurturing. Sometimes
Exactly.
that's what nature and God doing for you is allowing you to grow into what it is. Have you ever, Tori? You come on now. I know you down there in Texas now. I know you from St. Louis. You ever heard that song? He preparing me.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Sometimes you being prepared in for stuff that you can't handle. You gotta grow a little bit more. You gotta straighten your
Exactly.
back up. You gotta stand real tall. You gotta put your chin out, man. You ain't ready for what you want yet. So it comes slow, and then you get confused and wonder why you ain't getting the blessings you think you ought to be getting. Cause you ain't ready yet.
Exactly.
Go
Exactly.
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. And I was thinking about how uh starting off, thank God for uh 0 people, in the chat. Thank God for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what the Bible says. Don't despise the days of small things, or don't despise the days of small beginnings. You
Come on,
know,
man. Come on.
because
Come on.
thank God for 0 people in the chat. Thank God for 1 person in the chat or 2 people in the chat and growing. 3 people, 4 people, and just keep
Yes,
on
sir.
growing. Thank God for that,
Yes, sir.
because a lot of times that's that whole stage of getting used to the camera, getting
Yep.
used to getting used to your voice.
Yep.
Sometimes no, people always talking about the camera. Sometimes it's just getting used to hearing your voice. You know what I'm saying? Even
Mm-hmm.
if you hear your voice through
Mm-hmm.
these earphones or whatever, you're like, oh my goodness. You know, I've learned to. I used to cannot stand my voice. You know what I'm saying? But now I use my voice, the inflections and all this stuff
Yes,
for the
sir.
show,
Yes, sir.
for the whole thing of going live and everything like that. So, man, when it comes down to that, uh when you thank God for those small beginnings,
Small beginnings, baby.
because
Small beginnings.
you gotta learn. Thank God for those baby steps. You know,
Come
without
on.
those baby steps, you ain't gonna be walking. You know, you got to have the training wheels and all that good stuff. Just think, if all of us get it all at once. I mean, you just started today. You just started today, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you got all this. You got everything. Bam. You know, you haven't even been tried. You
Hey,
know,
hey, hey, Tori, hold on real quick. What's up, David Corey with Crop, Miss
what's up,
B and
David?
fam,
Yeah.
uh, Miss Emma been in here. I hope I ain't missed nobody else. Uh, Chance Paladin, See who else. I hope I ain't missed nobody. RJ Funches.
Marjay.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay, I think and GT still in here, but yeah, bro, it's crawl, walk, run for a reason
Yeah.
because we've all seen people like you were just alluding to, Tor. We done all seen folk who done got it all a little bit too fast and a
Yeah.
little bit too easy, and they peak out real early, and then they mad at themselves and the world for not being able to progress past the point that they achieved before everybody when everybody else was still crawling, they was already running. And then by the time people got to the point where they were running too, they can run faster and they can run harder and they can run longer. But just because you could run faster first don't mean you're gonna be the fastest runner. Slow down.
Right.
Appreciate that pace. Appreciate that grace.
Right.
Appreciate being put in a position like you said where it might not be nobody in the chat, but you up there giving yourself. That's practice. I don't believe that the creator put me on this earth in error to never mind. I ain't look, I ain't gonna go all the way. Go ahead and talk, Tori. Go
No,
on,
no,
bro.
you all right, man. You all right. Because like you say, pretty much everything has a purpose and God knows what he's doing. Like someone said in the chat, God knows what he's doing, and everything has a purpose. And you got zero, but guess what? That that God know what he's doing. I mean, he's preparing you for more. But
For
you have
more.
to you zero is self, really. Is
Yeah.
working on yourself. Working on man, just think about all the stuff, and you may have done this before too. All the stuff that I have done in the mirror. Man, most of the ideas or the concepts that I have
What
came
happened?
up with, they came
Yeah.
in my mind. But sometimes I acted some of those things out in the mirror. I looked it right in the
Mm-hmm.
mirror and I acted those things out. Acted my, like right now, this is like this camera right here, looking at the screen. This is like
Yeah.
a mirror to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was live so many times. I've been live so many times. Sometimes, man, I do like facial expressions like that. Uh, it is almost like looking in the mirror. So that zero is like a mirror, man.
Yeah.
It's still you working on your craft, working on the evolution of your skills and all that. It's
Yeah.
producing something. And when you do that, man, it grows and grows. And people, man, that's what it's all about. That's why I say don't make a permanent decision over a
On the
temporary circumstance. That's temporary. And then
That's
plus
temporary.
that temporary circumstance may not be bad. I mean, it
It
just
might
be a
not be.
part of uh ain't nothing wrong, man. That seed right there that's in the ground or whatever, that's a good seed. It's a good seed, right? It's a
Period.
good seed. You
Period.
know, you may not see the plant yet, but that's a good seed right there.
Yeah.
So that whole circumstance is not a bad circumstance, of zero,
At all. At
because
all.
that's the seed right there. You
Hey,
just got to
bro.
know how to nurture that seed and plant it
Hey,
and make sure the
was
soil is fertile, and all that good stuff.
and with that being said, as a grower myself, we oftentimes don't see the potential until it break through the soil.
Yeah, yeah,
Until it break through the soil,
yeah,
bro. Now, what is the seed in until because it's chasing that sunlight the whole time? What is
yeah.
the seed in? In darkness.
Right, right.
In darkness.
There you go. There you go.
Fighting its way up.
Yeah.
And we don't believe it sometimes. We know good and doggone well we put that seed, we know right where we put it. We know it's in place. We know we putting water on it. We know it's in healthy soil, but we can't believe it sometimes until we see them little green leaves pop up and it's crooked and kind of sitting sideways, but it's done finally broke through the soil.
Yeah.
Look here, man. You got to have that same faith in yourself, whether it's your content creation, whether it's your marriage, whether it's your job, whether it's your life in general. You got to know where you done planted them seeds, and you got to know that you putting water on it when it need water. You got to know that you got healthy soil, and just be patient, man.
Yeah. Be
Be
patient.
patient and sit back and just let it grow.
Let it grow.
That's all you got to do sometime, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, and to take it a step further, it don't hurt to surround yourself by good people.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead, bro. Go
And
ahead,
good
man.
and good people, they the gardeners. You know what I'm saying? They'll help
Mm-hmm.
you out. They help you grow, and we all growing together, man, and that's what it's
That's
all
it, bro.
about. But I like when you said about that sun, man. When that camera come on, that's the sun right there.
That's it, baby.
When
Hey,
that camera, when it's a light action, you know what I'm saying? That camera, boy, when that
yes,
camera come on, that's the sun, bro. And I
yes,
mean, but if
sir.
that if you have that camera off and never turn that bad boy on, ain't nothing gonna happen, unless you
At
got a
all.
podcast and you recording doing audio or something. But
Right, right.
however you look at it, whether it's the tape or whether it's the doggone camera, you gotta have that thing on. You gotta have the sunlight come out. It it's gonna grow. You're gonna have to do
That's
it.
real, bro.
Cause
That's real. What's up, juicing with Jay?
juicing with Jay, what's going on, bro? Yeah, and another thing about that sun too, man, that sun is that action. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
You can have
Yes,
all those
sir.
thoughts in the soil. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You have all those thoughts in the soil. You know, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a neck bone. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a ham hock headlines and all. You know what I'm saying? You got all this stuff in your head, but it's in the soil. It's in darkness. It's in the ground. Yeah, but you have that sun. Let that sun come out. You
You
know,
got to.
and
You
put some
got to,
water on
bro.
that bad boy. You know what I'm
You got
saying?
to. What's
And
up, Mike? Mike's chaotic.
yeah, and that's
Yeah,
that's how
bro.
that's how that's how we bring it out, man. That's how we bring it out. Uh, you got to put some action to it. You got to put some
You got
action
to.
to it.
You
Faith
got to.
without
But
works is dead. I mean, you can have it buried in your
hold,
head
hold,
all day.
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, man. I
Yeah.
need you to say that one more time for the people in the back. You said what now?
Faith without works is 6 feet under. It's dead. It
Okay.
ain't working.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard you say.
It
That's
ain't
what I thought
working.
I heard you say.
And it's not gonna work. So you got to put some action to it, and you know, and bring that bad boy out. Bring it out,
Yeah,
and when it comes
yeah.
out, you know, you'll see the fruit. You'll see the fruit of your labor, but you ain't gonna see no fruit of your labor just thinking about it. just
At all. Look,
just
man.
thinking all day, man. You ain't gonna think just thinking all day, just thinking, and ain't
Just
said
thinking.
nothing, ain't did nothing. Uh, I can think all day, man. I'm gonna go to the store and get me some ice cream
Yep,
and everything
yep.
like that, and I'm just thinking about it. Then the whole day then passed by. I ain't got up and got no ice cream. I ain't did none of that, man. That's just how it is. You gotta
That's
put
it.
it to
And
work.
I'm gonna tell y'all the day and age we live in. This is just my opinion, cause I'm guilty of it myself at one point in my life. Your phone already in your hand, your iPad already in your hand. You've been having an idea, been whooping you in the head all day. What's up, Shandy Cheek Music?
Hey,
You
Shannon
got
Cheek, what's going on?
You got an idea been whooping you in your head all day, and you already on the device that you need to use to bring that thought from your consciousness into the physical world. Y'all start making them doggone videos when you feel like it, when it's moving you and it's on your heart and in your spirit. Go
Yeah.
ahead and make that short, or do whatever you need to do, because ain't nobody keeping you from it but you. I'm glad Shandy Cheek music off in here, because Shandy Cheek, as a songwriter, I done wrote a little ditty or two myself in my time as a singer and as a songwriter. To go back to what Tor just said, you can sit there and have a melody or a beat or some lyrics in your head all day, and you can be humming them and you can do this. If you don't put them on a piece of paper and go stand in front of one of these right here
Right.
and actually make that come into reality, then all it'll ever be a thought. I said that to tell y'all this: the best ideas, the best thoughts, the best remedies, the most love, the most hate, everything is out there in somebody's graveyard right now.
Yep.
That's the biggest library. That's the biggest library. Y'all think the Library of Congress is big. The biggest library is in the cemetery, where folks didn't share and didn't leave those thoughts or bring them into the physical world. So, you can agree with me or disagree with me, but
That's 100%.
go for it, bro.
Man,
Go ahead.
that is a known fact. So many ideas, so many actions are buried there. And
Yes, sir.
because,
Yes, sir.
man, and there's so many people that live their full potential. So many songs that we haven't even heard, so many movies, so many
Yep.
different things, all types of arts that
Yep.
that's what it, but you can't, and that's another thing you said too that I really love about that darkness, man. If you keep that stuff hid, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you're
Mm-hmm.
not doing yourself, you're doing yourself a disservice, and also you doing your family and your legacy a disservice.
Yep.
Let it come out, bring it
Yep.
out, and
Yep.
don't be scared,
Yep.
man. The worst fear that I can have is not doing it.
That's it.
Because if you
That's it.
don't do it, that's failing right there.
That's
You
it. That's the
know,
only way you fail. That's
yeah,
the
that's the only
only
way you
way you
fail is not doing it.
you know how I get over a lot of my fears when I realize and remember that this ain't my forever home, and I got to go one day,
Yeah,
and all I can do is try while I'm here.
yeah,
That's my constant reminder. That's my go-to. That's what keep me going. When I'm afraid of failing at something I attempt, I have to remind myself that the attempt don't lead to failure. Never trying at all is the biggest failure I can ever commit upon myself and anybody else I may help along the way. So
right.
I why not? Why not?
Yeah,
I'm here, baby. We on deck, as what they say on life. You on deck.
yeah,
This is it, baby. Everybody in this realm of existence is front and center. We all center stage. You might as well go ahead and put it out there, put the effort out there, put the thoughts out there, and something else that'll happen with that is gonna bring out your true self. Because when you really realize that this ain't your forever home and you got to go, it's gonna show your true spirit. It's
exactly.
gonna show who you truly are. Because when you now, whether you believe in consequences or not, that's not the conversation I'm having. That ain't what I'm talking about. It frees you up to be as creative or as mischievous as you really want to be, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
old country boy.
yeah.
Hell, what I
No,
know.
you got it.
What I know.
No, you got it. You got it 100%. Because when all boils down to it, I mean, like you said earlier, we have to, bring it out, do it.
Yeah.
That's what somebody said in the chat. Do it. And I believe, you know, and I always go to the Bible. I do, you know what I'm saying? And he said, one man planted, the other one watereth, because he said, uh, but God gives the increase. One water, one planet, but God gives the increase. And I think you got to water that bad boy. You got to plant it. You got to plant that bad boy. You got to water it. But
That's it.
God will give the increase. It will increase. You know, it will grow. Just
Yes,
let Him
sir.
do it. Yeah,
Yes,
just let
sir.
Him do it. That's what I
That's real
believe.
talk, bro.
But I'm gonna have to step on down, man, and go
Yeah,
and
yeah.
give me
I was
some.
just finna say, man, we at 220 now. I was just finna say the same thing, bro. I just want to give you an opportunity for anybody I don't know if you got access right now. Can you drop hashtag BCIAC so everybody can connect with you? If anybody in here who don't know
Okay,
who you are, because I'm finna step down too. It's
I want to make sure I. Okay, yeah. Let me see what we got. BC.
hashtag BCIAC.
Okay, let me get that. I'm on my iPad with it. Let me see.
Okay.
Me.
Well, while you look that up, I'm gonna say if y'all don't know Torres, I'm finna say Torres Brain. If y'all don't know Cowboy Tory and y'all don't know about Nick Bone News on Monday, and y'all don't know about there it is. He just put it in the chat. Nightbot finna drop it. Um, y'all make sure y'all connect with this brother, man. He's doing some amazing things out here in these YT streets, bringing people together. Bringing some lightheartedness and some comedy and some love. Cause baby, I'm telling you, as long as we got these here intranets, we finna need it.
Yeah,
We need it.
yeah, we
We
do.
need
We
it.
do.
And as for me, I'm gonna let you I want you to, before you step down real quick, bro, I want you to just have some final words. But
Okay.
if y'all not connected with African Dreaming, man, y'all go ahead and make sure you connected with African Dreaming too, because sometimes y'all know how this YT thing is. You can still get notifications and not be subscribed no more. It's a lot of weird stuff going on out here in these spaces. So if you're not subscribed, y'all please subscribe. And if you think you're subscribed, go double check and make sure that you connected with Taurus Brain, and make sure you connected with African Dreaming. But go ahead, bro, and have your say before you get out of here.
Well, I just wanted to say, man, you and your wife, man, y'all are some beautiful people, man. And what you all are doing for the community is truly, truly, truly a blessing. And man, y'all have been a blessing, to me, to my channel. And man, y'all some good people, man. I love this community, and
Same,
and I
same.
think everything that we discussed today, man, it was so timely, and it was so true to the utmost, because that's what it's all about, man. Connection, being connected, and first and foremost, of course, being connected with God, being connected with each other, and allowing each other to just grow, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna step on down. I'm gonna say this.
All right.
I'm gonna say
All right.
this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The way we move, man, uh, we move as a family, man. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I seen some stuff last week. You know what I'm saying? I seen some stuff, weeks ago or however it go. And the way we move, man, we move like a family for real.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? And I
Yes,
and
sir.
and I love that. You
Yep.
know, and we demonstrated in a very loud and powerful and professional. cordial, but at the same time, I say that I ain't gonna take it back way too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We
sir. Yes,
we we
sir.
we we demonstrated, and I love that. I love that, and I think that's what
Same.
it's
Me
all
too.
about, and that's what's gonna keep us, together, man. You know,
Yep.
so much
Yep.
love to you, man, and your family, your wife, everybody. God bless you, man. And I'm out. And God bless everybody in the chat. God bless the community. Keep on doing what y'all doing. Turn that camera on. Stop being scared. And
That's it.
let that
Yeah.
create them creative juices, let them flow,
Yes,
and,
sir.
and do your thing. I'm out.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace. We appreciate you, bro. Salute.
Appreciate you
Salute.
too, brother.
All right. Hey, that was Cowboy Tour, everybody. Man, it is. If y'all think I'm playing games, it is. It's Sunday and it's 6:50. So, as y'all can tell, I've been up all night. Had a great time over with motivation from the weightlifting geek. Vision preparedness. Thank you, brother, for having us over earlier. Great conversation. Shout out to all my people in here: GT Junior, Thumpaholic Fishing, Good Eats Homestead, Mary Grow with Me, 1964. Shandy Cheek slid off in here. Oh, now you thought it was 750 because y'all just got off of daylight savings, GT. Y'all the only two, yeah, y'all the only ones do daylight savings, man. Don't nobody do daylight savings no more. Anybody else I might have missed who dipped off in the chat, slid off in here real quick. Uh, RJ Funches, um, Nikki was in here. The Everyday Life of an OCD is chick, Chance Paladin, like all y'all, man. Look here, I'm grateful, I'm thankful. Oh, Nikki's still in here. I appreciate y'all. Real talk. Look here, man. It's gonna get rough sometimes. It's gonna be some ups and downs. It's gonna get bumpy. Sometimes you ain't gonna feel like doing it. Sometimes you ain't gonna feel like messing with it at all. Another time it's gonna be the most fun thing you can do is getting on here, collaborating and connecting with people that you enjoy their company. With all of that being said, don't give up. Don't stop. If you step away, take a hiatus. Oh, GT Junior. Hold on, who that? Oh, that's Indiana Jackson. Hey man, what kind of, let me holler at that poke shoulder real quick. That man said, thanks for getting me through smoking this poke shoulder. Boy, I gotta put that on the screen. I just uh mm, mm, mm. That's what I'm talking about. But look here. Um I am gonna get some rest, mama. Thank you, my Renaissance grandma, for being in here. I almost came back up on the panel in Urban Garden Chronicles. It was so beautiful seeing you up on the screen without being on your own channel, because I don't hardly see you pop up on too many other people's stuff like that. So it was good seeing you and seeing you drop that knowledge and that wisdom. I am gonna go relax. I'm probably gonna go watch me some y'all know my thing, man. I'm probably gonna catch some Jeffersons or some Sanford and Son. I ain't decided which one yet, whether it's gonna be Lamont and Fred or George and Louise. But that's what I like to wind down to. So I'm gonna go check them out. But in the meantime, y'all keep taking care of each other, keep supporting each other, keep loving on each other. And as long as we keep rocking like how we rocking, I really don't see what we can't do. That's just me personally. Uh, One of the few places where I am still optimistic in life. So, with that being said, y'all already know until the next time that I see y'all and y'all see me, y'all know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be over here being country in another country. Peace.